I seriously say the same thing every time.
You do? I don't know why.
I don't either. I am not creative, obviously.
Sup.
No, that sounds funny. I hope you guys are enjoying your day.
Your face is funny.
Your face is funny.
We can be funny together.
At least we're funny together.
There we go.
Again, Miss Green is here on video and not here in class.
That's right.
Oh, that's creepy. It's creepy, Miss Green.
I know, and I know whether you're watching your video or not.
I know. She's checking up. She's
know.
texting me. She's letting me know. I'm going to come into your class and be like, dude, why did you not watch your video?
It's weird.
I hope you watched it.
It's weird. Okay, volume of pyramids and cones.
Pyramids and cones, yay. Remember, pyramids, guys, are the ones that
Oh my
are...
gosh, are you really going to try?
I'm going to try.
Oh gosh.
Ooh.
Oh god. Oh, she's being successful. I'm so proud
That's a
of you.
pyramid. It's got how many bases?
It's got one.
One base. A cone. Again, how many base?
How many base? One.
I couldn't say bases.
How many base?
There's one base. But the base on the pyramid can be a rectangle, a square, or a triangle.
It can be anything.
It can be anything.
Yeah.
On a cone, it's a circle.
It has to be a circle.
So that's just your review on that for a second. Your bases, you've got one base for a pyramid and a cone.
Yes.
We did prisms and, what did we do with prisms? Prisms and
Pyramids.
cylinders
Oh.
together for volume yesterday, and they both had two bases. Today, they have one base.
Wow, I don't remember. But anyway.
We did that this morning.
We just did it this morning.
We will find the volume of a pyramid and cone by using the corresponding formulas. This sounds
We
very
have a guest
familiar.
today.
We do have a guest today.
His name is Sael.
So,
Hi, Zaya. Yeah, he does it. He does it better than me. He's sitting here eating a cookie.
Yeah, he's joining us for a video today. Okay, here we go.
So make sure your learning target is written down.
Did we read it?
Yeah, I did.
I totally wasn't paying attention.
No, she wasn't paying attention.
I was focusing
So,
on the cookie that Sael was
I know,
eating.
his cookie looks quite yummy. For volume equals 1/3 base times height. I have to have the V, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just leaving some space for you to
I know, it's okay. She wants me to put things in. And look how big that V is.
Yeah, I'm proud.
I know. So the big thing about this is 1/3 big B times H. What is the big B?
Area of the base.
Area of base.
I capitalize it with my kids
Oh.
just to be consistent.
Ooh. Area of the base. I'm just bad with capitalization. And H was height. I almost spelled that way wrong. Of the pyramid.
I almost said prism.
You know what? I will do it. I will say pyramid and prism, and I will interchange them, and then I'm like, oh, what is it? I've got to get this in the right spot. So, height of the pyramid. We've got volume equals 1/3 B, area of the base times the height. Now, this is the formula for both pyramids and cones. Remember on prisms and cylinders, it was area of the base times the height. Why do we have a 1/3? I mean, it's basically the same. It's just a 1/3.
Man, I wish we had the little things we could show them with like sand or something.
Sitting out in my classroom.
I know. Okay, so basically, all you do is pretend that it's a prism, or and then once you find the area, you divide it by 3. That's all it is. The volume of any prism that has the same area of the base and the same height will give you the same area. And I'm talking real slow because I'm trying to say it properly. It'll give you the same volume. I said area earlier. Give you the same volume of a pyramid. That's not a pyramid.
Okay, let's look at this.
So
Let's suppose this is actually a pyramid, a rectangular pyramid, and these two rectangles are the same. So, is this smaller than that?
It is. So, but hold on, real quick. Let's just put dimensions in there so that they see. If they both have
3.
a base of 3, and they both have a height of, 5, this height here is 5, then this volume here is going to be what you said, smaller than this, but how much smaller? It's going to be 1/3 of this. So if this volume was, let's say, 30, what is this volume going to be? 10. If this volume was 100, what is this one going to be?
33.33333333.
So as you can see, if you can just wrap your head around it, don't even think much about the formulas and the numbers. Just think, oh, if this was a prism, I just do
1/3 of that.
Yeah, just do 1/3 of that and you're done.
So what is the volume of a cone with a square base edge of 5 inches and a height of 7.5? So we have a cone.
hold on. It's not supposed to be a cone. It's supposed to be pyramid.
Square base. Square. It's not a cone. Of a volume of a pyramid.
See, earlier I told you I almost made that mistake.
I know. Volume of a pyramid with a square base. So that's a square. That's 5 inches.
That's
And
a square? Just making sure.
It's a square
Okay.
in my world. And a height of 7.5. So this is a pyramid. I'm just going to draw the net of this because this is so much easier to draw the net. Which, by the way, guys, a net is basically the insides. So it's just kind of unfolded.
You're right.
And the height was 7.5.
Now, Miss Groves likes to draw it. When it comes to this, when it comes to volume, I don't. I don't personally like to draw it just because I have all my information. I'm just going to plug everything in. Okay, I know that the base edge is 5, so that means that my area of my base is going to be
5 times 5.
which is 25. Oh, you wrote 5 times 5.
I have to do the whole
And
thing.
then the height
Is 7.5.
is 7.5. So technically,
You don't have to draw it.
she draws it because that's
I'm very visual.
right,
I have
and
to
that's
see
what
it.
she does. I only do that when it comes to surface area. When it comes to volume, I just plug everything in and do it. So technically, you don't have to draw it out.
Yeah, I like to draw. I'm terrible at drawing, but I do. So basically we have 1/3 times 25 times 7.5. You guys are lucky you get a calculator, so our volume is
62.5.
62.5 inches cubed.
I'm checking my work to make sure.
What do you think? Are we right? He's nodding his head. He doesn't want to say anything anymore. Are we right?
Yes.
There we go. He's like, I'm just going to say yes right now. Okay. Now, so that's it. That's all we have to do for volume. Volume's super easy, guys. So the volume, what is the volume of a triangular pyramid with a base area of 16 centimeters squared and a height of 13 centimeters? Dude, did they do half our work for us?
They did.
That's amazing. So my formula was volume equals 1/3 big B times H. Do you remember what big B was? No? Let's see. What's big B stand for?
Area of base.
Area of the base. He's so
Gotcha.
smart.
He
Look
is.
at that.
But you know what? I don't have to figure it out.
I don't have to figure it out. They said the base area.
is 16.
Oh, so all I have to do is volume equals 1/3 times 16 times 13. That's it. That's all I gotta do.
Yep.
So what's my answer?
69.33 repeating.
Centimeters cubed. Why am I doing cubed, Miss Green?
Because we're doing volume and it's 3-dimensional.
I love it. That was easy. I mean,
I know.
seriously. Oh, good, it's a cone. Paul wants to put ice cream into a cone. What is the capacity of the cone if he has a diameter of 7 centimeters and a height of 5 centimeters?
How do we know that we're finding volume? Other than the title being volume of cones, how
Because
do
he
we
wants
know?
to put that ice cream in the cone. Remember with my yogurt the other day that we put it the inside?
So, a lot of the times,
And
the
capacity.
word volume, you know we're doing volume because that's the title of the activity or the notes. But the word capacity means inside. It's also volume
Yes.
or something that is getting filled with or
And I mean,
whatever.
wouldn't you want ice cream inside the cone and not just around the cone? That would be a sad little
I
ice
don't know,
cream.
sometimes I dip the cone into the ice cream.
Right, but then don't you still put ice cream on the
No,
inside?
no. Like I break the cone and I use it like almost like chips and dip.
But that's a little different. You're still putting a clump of ice cream on it, right?
Well, but
Unless you
it's-
do pathetic little dips.
It depends on what ice cream we have.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
let's move on.
Okay, so we've got a cone. We have our ice cream cone.
There she goes drawing it.
I have to draw it. I like the pictures. And it's got a diameter of 7,
It's a diameter, not radius.
a diameter, and a height of 5.
I know it's a teeny tiny little cone. It's for a gnome.
It's a gnome cone.
Paul is a gnome.
Paul is a gnome.
Okay.
Now, we were doing volume equals 1/3 area of the base times the height.
What was the B stand for again?
Area of the base. Oh, I'm sorry. What was it?
Area of the base.
Can we say it one more time? Your turn?
Area of the base.
So we've got 1/3, the area of the base. How do we find the area of a circle?
Well, I was gonna say it's a circle, so we're gonna do pi r squared. Okay, can we put that in parentheses again? You know me and my
I
parentheses.
know you and your parentheses. I do it
Okay.
too. I just forget to do it on here for some reason. What is our radius? If our diameter is 7,
3.5.
so pi times 3.5 squared times 5. That's a 5. So we've got, what's 3.5 squared?
3.5 squared. Whoa. 3.5 squared. 12.25.
So 12.25 pi times 5. What about 1/3 times 12.25?
Whoa, you're doing way too much. I would not do that yet. I would do this times this.
Okay, so 12.25 times 5.
12.25 times 5 is 61.25 pi.
Divide by 3.
Oh, you're going to do it step by step.
Okay.
20.41.
What was this?
What? We're doing that?
You had it. You already had it. The 12.25 times 5. You wanted me to do step by step.
61.25.
Pi. Now divided by 3 was...
Oh, this is funny. 20.4.
So 20.4 pi?
No. That was with pi.
Oh, I was doing without pi. I wanted the approximate and the real.
Oh, wait. No, it's not. 61.25 divided by 3 is 61.25 divided by 3. No, that's right.
It was
Yeah,
20.4. It sounded right.
Yeah.
So 20.4 pi, or approximately... We do 20.4 times pi.
Hold on, I cleared the whole thing. Divide by 3 times pi.
You know, you could have just put in 20.4 times pi.
20.4 times pi, all divided by 3.
No, we already did the divided by 3. We divided by 3 right here.
See, this is why I'm glad this is on video. I would not do all of that. Once I get everything in there,
You would have just plugged it
I would
in.
just plug it all in. So because I'm getting confused, I'm gonna cut this off and I'm gonna come right here and I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 1 divided by 3 just because I don't want the
Yeah.
kids to get confused. And then I'm gonna multiply that by pi times 3.5 raised to the second power, all multiplied by 5, right?
Uh-huh.
So the answer is 64.14.
And the reason I did the whole, the whole everything to show you the steps was just because I like to have with the pi. Because sometimes you guys do see it where the answer has pi in it instead of just the approximated answer. I think they're back from lunch now.
I think that, and we're done.
We're done.
We're done. Sorry
We're
I got
out.
so confused with y'all on this, but
It's just step by step. If you don't want to do step by step, you can plug it into your calculator. That's fine. If you want to do step by step, that's fine too.
this right here is a must.
Yes.
It is required. You must show this with this and this.
Absolutely.
Okay, without that, it's wrong. Peace out.
Bye.